What's up, guys? Marjack79 here, and today I just got done watching the Nintendo Direct, and I wanted to talk about it. Alright, so easily the most exciting part of the entire Direct was the free DLC that's coming to Super Mario Odyssey, and the announcement of the new Mario Tennis that's coming out for the Switch. I think that's great news. I played the Mario Power Tennis back on Nintendo GameCube, and thought that game was awesome, man. I put a lot of hours into that one. Yeah, it was a really fun game. I didn't get the re-release on the Wii, nor did I get the Mario Tennis on the Wii U either, because I was kind of low in reviews, and you know, it just didn't really look that all appealing. Because, you know, on the, if you've ever played the GameCube version, you know what I mean, it had all those special modes and stuff where, you know, it wasn't just a regular game of tennis. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it had all those crazy modes and stuff where you like smack paint and stuff against the wall to try to build a mural, and like, I think it has some more Mario Sunshine perks in it too, where you like smash like water balloons into the wall to like clean it stuff too. So that's what I remember about the GameCube version of the series. Yeah, that was fun. So, you know, they announced that the Switch version is going to have a story mode to it. So yeah, man, I'm really excited about that. So I mean, you know, you're probably going to take control of Mario and Luigi, you know, everybody, I guess, go through maybe like a tour or something and take on some Mario bad guys, ending with a major tennis match with a Bowser and Bowser's Castle. You know, that sounds fun. So, you know, so depending on what kind of reviews and whatnot it gets, I mean, if the hype stays up for it, I may give it a try. Now, let's talk about the Super Mario Odyssey DLC. As you can see in the screen here, it's called Luigi's Balloon World. So, you know, it looks like from how they were explaining it, you go from the start of each kingdom, and you take a balloon and you're hiding it in a super secreted spot on the kingdom, and it looks like you go online and you try to find where other players hid their balloons at, and other players will try to find your balloons. So I mean, that sounds kind of fun. I mean, it's not really what I was wanting personally, but you know, it's free, so it comes out sometime within the middle of February. So you know, it's something to look forward to. But I can tell you what though, this is definitely, I think, a foreshadowing of what's to come. Personally, I think that after this DLC comes out, they are eventually going to announce a new kingdom with Luigi playable. I think it's going to be a ghost kingdom, since, you know, so then that would make perfect sense if they're bringing Luigi into the game as a playable character. Because I mean, as you know, if you played through Super Mario Odyssey, you know, he's nowhere in there at all. Even Yoshi made it. So you know, I definitely think it's the most logical next step for a paid DLC. Maybe, you know, maybe give us like 10 or 15 hours of content, make it like $20, kind of like how you did with Zelda Breath of the Wild. Give us a brand new kingdom full of all types of challenges and power moons and coins to collect, and give us Luigi as a playable character. And definitely give us his same floaty mechanics or whatnot, and his slippery running style, and maybe give him his own version of Cappy too, but maybe not specifically Cappy, but you know, another similar character just like Cappy to take control of his hat. So I think that would be really fun. So keep a note of this video here. If Nintendo announces something like that soon, just remember you saw it here first on Marjack79. But other than that, that was definitely the main two things that held my interest throughout the entire Direct. They gave us another trailer on the new Kirby game. I mean, that looks pretty cool. Personally, I really don't have any interest in it. I've never really been into the Kirby series. I like playing as him on Smash Brothers though, but I've never really been into his series though. Announced Payday 2, same. I mean, it's it looks like a pretty cool shooter. It's not something I'm interested in though. And they also announced, I think this is was probably the biggest one. They announced that Demon Souls for Nintendo Switch. The original was, I believe, and that's awesome. That's the first time a Demon Souls game has ever been on a Nintendo console. So that's definitely shows that all the third parties are bringing their support back to Nintendo consoles, and that's good for everybody, I think. So, I mean, I played a little bit of the original Demon Souls years ago. It wasn't really my type of game. You know, I couldn't really get into it. But you know, that's not to disrespect the game or anything. You know, this wasn't my cup of tea. So you know, it's definitely something for people who like the genre and who like that style of game. It's something for them to enjoy. They also announced a few 3DS games for remakes into Switch games. It was some JRPGs and whatnot. Again, something I'm just not really interested in. And they also announced a new Donkey Kong themed level and Donkey Kong himself for Mario and Rabbids on the Switch. Again, I never played the original, so you know the DLC really doesn't have any interest for me either. So you know, but I mean, if it got good reviews, so I mean, I'm sure it's a fun game. But it's just something that it's just a game that I just never really got a chance to play. There was so many awesome games that came out last year. It's just something that got pushed to the wayside, unfortunately. You know, maybe it's something that I'll try to pick up this year if I have some downtime. But you know, you never know. Now, the main parts that I was definitely disappointed on was they didn't show anything new for Bayonetta 3. They didn't talk about that at all. Nor did they talk about Metroid Prime 4. Nor did they announce anything for Super Smash Bros. 2. I know absolutely that they have to be working on some form of Super Smash Bros. Whether it be a remake from the Wii U version or a brand new version. Because I mean, we got Mario, Zelda, and a version of Mario Kart last year. I mean, their other major money cow is Smash Brothers, and they're definitely going to need something like that leading into 2018 too. So you know, can't really be too sad. I know it's coming. You just gotta be patient. All right, and other than that, that's about it, man. So I mean, like I said, it was a pretty cool direct. I think it showcased some stuff that's definitely coming towards the future that we just got to be patient for. I think definitely the thing I'm most excited for would have to be the Mario Tennis. Yeah, that looked really fun. Alright guys, and other than that, that's really all there is to say. If you liked the video, do me a favor and go ahead and smash that like button for me. That helps me out tremendously. And if you want to hit that subscribe button, there's plenty of other Nintendo and Super Mario videos on the channel if you'd like to check that out. You can follow me at youtube.com/marjack79 and facebook.com/marjack79. I hope to see you guys on the next one, and I'll catch you later, guys. Bye.